Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I'll be discussing what I thought of the latest and greatest episode of the hit animated show Star Trek Prodigy, which dropped its newest episode today on Paramount Plus. The show is back for its remaining 5 episodes. We have 4 episodes to go after this one, and I'm pretty excited for it. I just got done watching it, really enjoyed it. Now, before I get into all of that, of course, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled review, and this one is a doozy because it had quite a few awesome surprises in store for us. So if you're not caught up on Star Trek Prodigy by this episode, or maybe the past couple episodes, you don't want to keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers. That being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, those were some awesome, unexpected cameos. I was excited to get a reference to the Kobayashi Maru, and I thought they would just use a standard or generic Starfleet crew for that test, but I guess they decided to make all the crew members awesome, memorable characters, both living and past, unfortunately. But still, it was so great seeing a lot of those characters brought back to life in animated form. Spock, Beverly Crusher, Scotty, Uhura, Odo. And am I forgetting anyone? No, I think that was all of them, wasn't it? Yeah, because it was like 3. Oh, and we got a brief glimpse of Chakotay at the very end there. But he wasn't part of the Kobayashi Maru. He was just part of the ship's memory log or whatever it was called. Got some more answers on the Protostar, how it was apparently a Federation vessel prototype, and maybe Chakotay was originally the commander of it. Maybe. I wasn't at all concerned about Murph. I mean, he's practically made of jello or slime, so even if he eats a bomb or a proton bomb, whatever it was he ate and it blew up inside of him, he was going to be fine. So I wasn't worried about that. I was more focused on the Kobayashi Maru aspect of this plotline with all those awesome unexpected cameos. I think Gates McFadden is probably the only one who actually recorded any lines, because I recognized a majority of those lines spoken by the other characters from different iterations of Star Trek over the years. And I'm glad that they used some of the best and most memorable lines that some of those characters had to offer, especially Spock and Odo. So it was a real treat to hear those guys once again. And I got that by the end of this episode, Dahl learned his lesson and figured out that, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, referring to like how the crew should take priority over his personal desires. But God, I was really getting irritated and just bothered by how unbelievably arrogant he was throughout a majority of this episode. And his arrogance has bothered me before in the past couple episodes, where it was really, oh God, it just really got under my skin and it bothered me. But I'm glad that he came around by the end of this episode, even though he almost beat the Kobayashi Maru rather brilliantly. I was like, no, it's not over yet. And sure enough, he throws his feet up rather arrogantly, like on the console, and then he ends up destroying the Enterprise. Oh, God. But Spock rightfully calls him out, so it was a great episode. I mean, Dahl's arrogance got to me, but all the other characters were great. We got some more answers on the Protostar. I guess the girl was created artificially and she didn't really have a mother. Her father just used parts of his DNA to create her. I guess if that's what that flashback to 17 years ago was supposed to imply or mean or something like that. But we still got some answers, and it was just so awesome to see all of these unexpected yet very welcomed cameos from some of my personal favorite Star Trek characters, and I'm sure many, many other people can relate to that as well. So I was delighted that we got to see all those characters once again. And I'm looking forward to see what the rest of this season has to offer. And we can watch it comfortably now knowing that Season 2 was picked up a short while ago. So even if Season 1 ends on some dreaded cliffhanger, we know that a second season is definitely coming with 10 more episodes. And we've only got 4 more episodes to go on this show. And I've been enjoying it. And this episode might have been the best one simply because of all the awesome cameos that we got. Even though they were in the form of holograms, it was still hella fun to watch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. What did you think of it? Would love to hear your thoughts and feelings on it. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day if I don't see you. Star Trek Prodigy is back with new episodes every Thursday on Paramount Plus. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. And of course, until next time, live long and prosper.